The Perseverance of the Saints. Part 2. Once they reach Upper Egypt, which is Babylon, their sights will become dull, and with time blindness will set in. At the end, they will become one with their idols. As we walked further into the market, I saw a lineup of people from all over the world in chains and in debt to Egypt. I saw that even those who weren't in debt to Egypt joined the line and submitted as though they too were slaves. These people on the lines were the materials used to make the various fake vessels. They had a general hopeless look around them, as though they had given up on any thoughts on freedom. Some of them were not even aware of the bondage they were going into. From a bird's eye view, Lower Egypt seemed to be prosperous, because one could see the open plains covered with green, healthy-looking grass. Also, there were perfect architectural structures and springs of water. However, when one got there, it would look totally different. The green grass would become a different species of poisonous grass, and the springs filled with dirty water. Also, I saw that those people that were chained had their chains extended sometimes and were given a delusion of freedom that wasn't there. Upper Egypt. The angel began moving towards the exit, and I followed him out. As we stepped out, we entered into Upper Egypt. As we stepped into Upper Egypt, the archway above was labeled Babylon the Great. When we got in, we saw the very same people that were in chains. They looked like royals and wealthy people. They spoke well, moved with grace, and they looked magnificent. However, when one stared into their faces, they will still be seen as the same people in Lower Egypt with a sunken and hopeless look. It seemed everywhere was a church with praise and worship going on, but it was all shallow. People went into these gatherings to exchange and show off various jewelries that were put on them. Those jewelries were idols hanging on them with demons as well, but Babylon cast a delusion on the people so they did not see their rot. Next, I saw a massive horde of demons coming to take over the rulership of Babylon. This was to ensure that the prisoners remained as prisoners, and setting them free from Babylon was going to be next to impossible. The people trapped in the church in Babylon saw themselves as fulfilling destiny, so they did not see their bondages, and therefore could not relate to freedom. Remnant Rescuers. After this, I saw a multitude of soldiers sent by the Lord for the last day battle, and they were passing by the city of Babylon. They were supposed to enter it and free the captives there. I saw that a prerequisite for entering into Babylon as a remnant was to cut a piece of the brown cloak they had and cover their eyes with it. When this happens, they would only see how the Lord wants them to see Babylon for what it is. Only then can they fight and free people without their own freedom compromised. 12th May 2023. Sister Henjay. Copyright Gamwatch.